What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with the latest physique update of Goodvito, who resurfaced after almost 1.5 weeks. So this update marks 3 days out of his pro debut, which is gonna be at the Arnold Classic South America 2024. And this has been a long time coming, so hopefully he pulls off a good showing on the stage against some very big pros like Rafael Brandao and Antonio Burton. So if we talk about his recent update, he does look really good in this one. But then again, it is taken at an angle to look the best he can on social media on Instagram. And not to mention with the perfect lighting as well. Now, I'm not saying he isn't gonna look like this on stage. He might shock us all in 3 days time. But when a competitor keeps posting 2 of his favorite shots, the front double biceps and the most muscular in case of Goodvito, and not giving a single physique update of his weak shots, and in Goodvito's case that is his back double biceps, then there are only 2 possibilities. Either they want to shock the bodybuilding world, or they're still lagging in that department and they don't want to put it out there. So how high Goodvito is going to place how well he's going to do at the Arnold Brazil is going to depend on how much improvements he has been able to make in his back since he turned pro. Now I know there are only 2 back shots, the back double biceps and the back lat spread. But there is a big argument that Derek Lunsford won the Olympia last year because he created so much difference between him and the other guys in those back shots, specifically in his back double bicep shot, that the judges gave him the nod for the Olympia title. So coming back to Goodvito, I really hope someone reminds him to take his time on the stage and do not rush through the mandatories because he gets really excited, and if you guys remember, he wasn't even holding the mandatories for 1 second the last time he was on the stage, that time when he won his pro card back in 2021. Now I think we can all agree that he is gonna be very competitive in all of his front shots, especially the front double biceps. And that is really good because that is gonna set the tone. And the fans have been waiting for this pro debut for more than 1.5 years now. So what do you guys think of Goodvito? Will he live up to the hype? Will he be in that top 3 at least? Do let me know in the comments below. Next up we have an off-season and the training update of the reigning Mr. Olympia Derek Lunsford. So if you guys remember, just a couple of years ago, he was very diplomatic in his answers about his goals, about him winning the Olympia and all. But now that he is the reigning champion, now that he is Mr. Olympia, he's reminding everyone from time to time that he's here to stay. So Derek made the right decision of not doing the Arnold Classic this year as well, because he needs more time to focus on his weak points, mainly his chest and his shoulders. Because there was a lot of criticism about his front shots, and people had a lot to say about his chest, his shoulders, his biceps, and his abs as well. So he's taking his time to work on that and bring an undeniable package this time. So we do not exactly know will he do the Arnold Classic 2025, especially with that increase in the prize money. But if you guys ask me, I am sure he is thinking about it. So while other guys like Samson Lauda, Nick Walker, Hadi Choopan, they have all been competing, Derek Lunsford has been utilizing all this time to grow, to be a better version of himself at the Olympia stage this year. And you guys can just see that he is ramping things up in training for this year's Mr. Olympia. He is 6 months out of the show now, but Derek is someone who stays very lean throughout the year. And he is gonna do everything in his power to hold on to that title for as long as he possibly can, for as many years as he can. And I know people are not gonna like this statement, but there is a very high likelihood of that happening. Let me tell you guys why. The judges really appreciated his look, his improvements from 2022 to 2023 last year. And they loved those improvements so much that they gave so many shots to Derek Lunsford over Hadi Choopan, which Hadi Choopan won in 2022. For instance, the side chest and the side triceps. And Derek Lunsford is only gonna get better every year. So will his chest and his shoulders ever look like Hadi Choopan, all dense and all striated? Well, I have to say the chances of that happening are very slim. It is very unlikely to happen, because that is simply genetics. Some people like Sorcev believe that he will never have that quality, especially in his chest and his shoulders. But he still won the Olympia last year. And even though all of you guys know that I'm a big Hadi Choopan fan, but I believe even if Derek gets 5% better, he's gonna be really hard to beat. But do let me know what you guys think. What is your opinion? Urs is finally back in the gym as well, back to the social media after a much needed break. So I'm pretty sure this was the first time after the Olympia 2021, that year he made his pro debut. He realized that he needs some time off to focus more on his family and loved ones, and he needs to take a break from social media as well, because he has been doing both the Olympia and the Arnold every single year. Not to mention a whole bunch of shows as well. He did like 4 or 5 shows in 2022 and 4 shows in 2023 as well. So if you guys think about it, he has been in prep for almost 3 years now, and he stays in a contest-ready shape all year long. Chris Bumstead, after winning a few titles, also realized that taking weeks off from training and other stuff, that is actually beneficial for him and his health in the long run. So up ahead is a challenging year for Urs, because he now has to worry about 4 guys, because this time it isn't just Chris Bumstead and Ramondino ahead of him. He got beat by 2 other guys in these past few months, and that is Wesley Vissers and Brian Ansley as well, who beat him at the Arnold Classic UK. So him and his coach know what to do. He needs a bigger back and better arms, especially bare biceps. His quads are already world class, we already know that. And his conditioning is always one of the best in the world. The only time I have seen him kind of off was at this year's Arnold Classic Ohio. Other than that, he has always been spot on. We all saw how improved he was from the Arnold Ohio to Arnold UK. And let's give credit to Urs, because from winning his first pro show, that was Tampa Pro 2021, to this year's Arnold Classic UK 2024, he made tremendous improvements in his physique. I still remember everyone was so confident that Steve Laureus was going to destroy everyone that year at Tampa Pro, but Urs became a star that night. On a side note, what a great physique Steve Laureus had, especially when he was on. It is really disappointing to see someone like that stepping away from the sport without reaching his true potential, because so many people believed that this guy was the one who could challenge Chris Bumstead. This guy was the one who could have dethroned Chris Bumstead. But other than the Arnold Classic 2019, he never brought his best. So talking about the reigning Arnold Classic champion Wesley Vissers, who hasn't missed a single beat after the Arnold Classic wins. He's back in the gym training heavy, trying to put on more density, and he is still looking shredded to the bone right now. So what we saw at the Arnold in Classic physique was that Wesley was dwarfing everyone with his sheer size, with his muscularity, with the worth that he has. He has those round muscle bellies, his chest, his shoulders, everything is super striated. His back is one of the best out there. Now one weakness that Wesley has, and that will be the main focus on his entire offseason, that are gonna be his hamstrings and more striated glutes. As crazy as Wesley's back is, especially his upper back, he needs more hamstrings and he needs more adductors. And I think if he can do that, he's gonna be good enough to battle out with guys like Ramondino and Chris Bumstead, even when these guys are at their best. So it is gonna be such a great call out if Wesley stand next to Chris Bumstead, because both of them have similar height and they have big frames. I see no scenario in which Wesley is outside of the top 3 this year, especially if he peaks the same way he did for the Arnold Ohio. But do let me know what you guys think. Does Wesley has what it takes to take the fight to the likes of Ramondino and Chris Bumstead? Do let me know in the comments below, and also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.